It's John McLauchlan. Welcome to or welcome back to day 175 of the My Lead Gen Secret Clickbank case study. If you've been following along with this case study since I started it in January, then what's happened? I took a week off last week just to get top side of a major project that I'm putting together. And I kind of thought to myself, okay, I need to take some time out to really concentrate on getting the back of this project broken because it is a bit of a monster. So anyway, some interesting things have happened. I know that what it takes to build an online business, what I talk about all the time on this case study, is you need to be productive every day. You need to show up every single day. And you might think, well, that's okay for you, John. You sit in your computer all day and you've got all day to do whatever you want. I go to work and I've only got an hour or two. And I appreciate that because I've been there. Because I've been there more than people actually know. Because I keep busy with lots of things. Anyway, so I've taken a week off. And you knew that before that week off, it was I was a bit sort of hit and miss with the days, and I didn't always report, but I quite often did the case study itself. I actually sent all the leads to Clickbank. So it's been inconsistent. I would say it's been inconsistent for probably a couple of weeks. Let me show you what's happened. Okay, this is kind of interesting because I logged on just a minute ago onto Clickbank and I was like, well, this is a bit weird. This is kind of interesting. So if we go to dashboard, okay, look at that. We've got a sale, more sales than not. Okay, so I thought I'd come on and it'd be like crickets. It'd be like those little tumbleweed. Okay, there'd be nothing. Okay, and here we have sales of social sales rep 1825. Okay, almost every day. And that is because of the recurring income that we've generated from this product. I always talk about recurring income and saying how important it is. And that again reiterates why it's so important to choose income producing, or sorry, not income producing assets. That's something else. Recurring income products where if you end up being poorly, if you end up not being able to give it your full commitment for whatever reason, and I've just explained one of the reasons for me, you will still, for a period of time, get paid. And some of the people on here, let me just show you, look. So we go to the main stats. We'll go to the old stats. We'll go to reporting. If we go to transactions, you see, look, it's all social sales rep. All the way down, probably for the majority of this page, it's all social sales rep. And we've got a rebill from March, another rebill from March. We've got a new sale, a rebill from January, a new sale, a rebill from February, more new sales, a rebill from January, a rebill from February. You get the idea, okay? You've got to choose something that has a recurring income product. Okay, right. Let's jump into it right now. So let's go and have a quick look at the numbers. So if I go to reporting again, I think I had them up. Yeah, so January the 1st to August the 5th. Currently, when it loads, he says, hoping it's going to load. There we go. So 49,803 hops, 433 order form impressions. The new business sales is 107. If we're going to have a quick look at the rebills, 138 in total. That's going to be an interesting figure when we come to the end of the year, or as we progress with this. You know, are the rebills going to be more than new business sales? That's going to be quite interesting. So altogether 3383.65 on the gross earnings. So what I want to do, what I always do with this, okay, this is a really simple process, but a lot of people kind of overcomplicate it or sometimes get intimidated by what you have to do with My Lead Gen Secret. So the first thing with My Lead Gen, let me tell you what this is. Okay, this is a solution to get leads. Okay, and every online business owner who is new or experienced needs or wants more leads. Okay, and My Lead Gen Secret, they will give you 100 up to 200 leads every single day into your account, and these are co-registration biz op leads. So essentially, it's people that have put their hand up. Or initially they've bought something, or they've requested information about biz ops and they've checked a little box and they said, give me some more information about your BizOps stuff. Okay, I want more information from your trusted third parties, and myleadgensecret is one of those trusted third parties. So even though a lot of people say the leads are rubbish, they don't really work, they don't really convert, then it's not really a case of that. It's just understanding how to communicate with a particular lead source. Okay, and you'll know if you're doing solo ads, you'll know a particular way of communicating with them. If you're doing Facebook ads, there'll be a different communication style. Okay, and that's what you need to do with myleadgensecret. So it's just a case of just understanding what their needs are and talking to them as a human being. Okay, not as a number, not as a figure, not as a an asset to market to, as a person. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. I understand the hurts, habits, and hang-ups that you've got. Let me just show you what I do. Okay, and that's really the communication style with this. So in terms of Clickbank, all we do is go to the affiliate marketplace. If you're brand new to this is really simple, and you can follow along. So I'll go to this category, which is e-business and e-marketing. This is where all the BizOps stuff happens. And yes, you can use any different category, but they won't work with myleadgensecret leads. Only e-business and e-business sort of only works. So what I do is I sort the results rank high to low. This gives you the most popular products with the least popular, or the most successful with the least successful. And what is most successful at the moment, okay, is live chat jobs, and that's what we are promoting right now. And to be quite honest with you, I don't see any reason to change products for the long term, okay, because we're getting recurring income, because it just gives your audience more continuity about what you're promoting. And I know there's sometimes clashes with some people's method or methodology, but this is what I do. Okay, and that's what I found works. So live chat jobs, we go over to the affiliate, well, we go to promote. Okay, so we get our links. Okay, how do you get your link that you can promote? So you put your nickname in, you can fill out all the different traffic parameters, but all I do is I just click out the external click ID, okay, which is 1ml and the date, okay, and I've got it all pre-done here. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. If we go to the affiliate page, this gives our marketing collateral, so we can get emails, we can get all kinds of things. Obviously, we're going to need emails, but what I found is easier, because what you want to be doing, you don't want to be doing this. You don't want to be going to an email, clicking it, copying it, pasting it into myleadgen, click go, I'm going to make a sale. Okay, you may well make a sale, but what are you going to learn? What are you going to benefit from that? Okay, how to copy and paste. That's pretty much about it. Okay, so what you want to be doing is you want to be rewriting these with your brand, with your personality. Okay, and sometimes the easiest way to do this, oh, I just got rid of that, it's all right, is going to things like short ads. And I use short ads because it doesn't give you a huge amount of information, but it gives you the meat. Okay, gives you the filling of the sandwich, and the branding and your personality, see that as the bread, the intro, the main information you're getting from Clickbank, and the outro, the bread. This is what you want to be doing, is creating a really nice subway, a nice sub sandwich, okay, with this content. Okay, so talk to people, and it sometimes takes a bit of time to get into that flow of, it's like if you ever write a letter or if you have a conversation with somebody. Okay, you start and it's like, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, and suddenly you find some common ground. Hey, do you know Bob down the road? Yeah, I know Bob. I know him for years. Have you? How do you know him? Oh, I've known him for, and off you go. The conversation then flows. It's the same way with email, and you just got to find your own flow and your own introduction. So that's what you bring to the table. Okay, and you can see all the different landing pages. There's your affiliate link to promote it. So make sure you put your tracking ID on the back of that, or just go to the original tracking ID that I showed you. And the landing page, we can have individual landing pages, or we can send people to one landing page. So if you give me an example from there, so if we just go and copy that, this is a landing page which has been made for this particular ad. Okay, so Facebook Chat Assistant, and you can either use these, okay, or you can use the generic one. And the generic one is a VSL. It's a video sales letter. It's got the guy on it. It's very short and to the point. I kind of use that because again it provides a bit more stability and it's a bit more of a sophisticated landing page. Okay, so people can click on there, they can go and fill the details in, and they'll fill the details in, and then they can go on to the sales page and it'll give them more information about what this is all about. Okay, so there's a number of different things you can do. What I would do is have a look for yourself and find out what resonates with you and test it. Okay, but all I've been doing is using the standard VSL. All right, to get all my sales. It's got a little bit of an exit pop-up, and the exit pop-up, the artwork and everything else behind that, I like it. It's nice. Okay, but other than that, the actual page is simple, straightforward, and it does the job. Okay, so you can try both. Okay, because sometimes the way I write, the VSL may be more appropriate, and sometimes the way you write, the individual pages may well work better as well. So you just got to test and measure everything. Right, so let's go on to My Lead Gen. So if you want more information on My Lead Gen, if you go to the link below, I've got a video, there's a page that I put together with a video on how to get set up in the right way. And as I said, if you get one account right now, it's going to cost you $60 for the first month and then $30 per month thereafter, and you'll get 100 leads every single day. Now, the first strategy you want to be doing when you get your first account is promoting the My Lead Gen Secret affiliate marketing program, because they've got an affiliate program attached to it. When you refer somebody to the My Lead Gen Secret affiliate program, you will get paid $5 per month. That's every month. And they will also give you 100 bonus leads. Okay, so you're doubling your leads straight away, and you're reducing your overheads by getting those $5 a month. So it makes sense to do that. So how do you get those leads? Well, you're getting 100 leads every single day from My Lead Gen Secret. The leads that you get in from My Lead Gen Secret, promote the system to them. So what you've got is a sort of almost a self-liquidating offer. Okay, it's not typically a self-liquidated offer, but you're getting leads in, you promote to those leads, and you sell them the My Lead Gen Secret affiliate program, and it works well. Now, what I did and what we realized we could do is we could stack our accounts. So instead of having one account, you can stack your accounts, and I've got 5 accounts stacked on top of each other. Okay, now what that means is My Lead Gen Secret allow you to be your own affiliate, unlike anything else. So they will give you the commissions, they will give you the bonus leads. Okay, and you can do that to 5 levels deep. Okay, so it makes sense because right now I've got 5 accounts. I've got 200 leads on each of them, which means I get 1,000 leads a day, which makes a difference. It doesn't make a difference if you send in rubbish emails. That's what I will say. If you send in good emails, then it will work. If you send in garbage emails, you could have 1 million subscribers and nothing would ever work. Okay, so just take that on board as well. So it's not always a case of how many accounts have you got, how many leads have you got, and what are you promoting. It's more a case of what is the quality and how are you communicating with your audience, because that is what makes the difference. That's what always makes the difference, and that's where the skill comes in and the repetition of doing this for the long term. Don't get involved in this and do it for 6 months. Don't get involved in this and do it for 3 months or a month like some people do. They get in for a month and they go, I haven't made any sales, I'm off. Okay? Because let me tell you, if that is your mindset, whatever you decide to do from there on in, you will fail at. Because all you're doing is you're building the mindset of how to fail. Okay? Might sound harsh. Okay? And I am harsh because I care. Okay? I care about you watching this getting successful with My Lead Gen Secret. Because let me tell you, there's enough money out there for everyone. There's enough money out there. There's enough people. There's enough subscribers. Is enough to go around. Okay. So that's what I'm going to say. The other thing I will say is that if you're going to stack your accounts, start with 3. I would say 3 accounts minimum, but make sure you can afford it. Okay. Don't ever think, oh, okay, John's making this money, and he's doing this. I'm going to follow John. I'll pay my bills based on future profits. Never do that, because again, you'll fail, and it puts you under too much stress. Okay, if you've got money problems or you're struggling to pay the bills, go and pay your bills. Okay, and if you can't start with 3 accounts, start with 1 account, and then build up. okay? But it's going to take a bit longer, but so what? It doesn't matter, because at least when you start, you've dropped that pebble in the pond, okay? And that one pebble will start to ripple, okay? And the ripples get bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's exactly how you build you as an individual and your online business. Okay, so we're going to go to the mailing system. And you say, look, you get 100 to 200 leads. Now, I've been doing this just over 5 years, and in this one account, I've got 350,000 leads, okay? And it will send to the last 200,000, okay? So I'm going to click all those, and I'm going to load in the previous email, okay? Reason is because it keeps the formatting, and what I've done, I've got an email here ready to go, so I'm just going to go and paste in. I'm going to post in the top one. Right, so here's the subject line. First thing you want to be working on, subject lines. The subject lines need to be compelling, so they need to be incite curiosity for people to look and go, wow, what is this? Okay, so if you look at this, okay, so $35 an hour, that is the hook. Okay, that's what kind of stops people from scrolling their email inbox. Then the story, okay, Shopify partner assistant role. What's all that about? I don't know, but it sounds good because $35 an hour sounds like something I could benefit from. And then you go and get them to open the email, and you satisfy that curiosity in the email. You tell people exactly what they need to know in the email. If you're going to open a loop by inciting curiosity, hey, guess what, John? And they open the email, you want to be telling people, guess what? Guess what? This is what I did today, and this is great, okay, guess what? It's been answered, fantastic, thank you very much. But I'm going to open another loop because the closure of that loop is in the offer on the sales page, and that's how you get people through the funnel. If you open a loop, guess what? And you don't answer that, guess what? Guess what happens? You get unsubscribed. People don't like you, okay? Because you're alluding to too many. And people almost say, well, your emails are interesting, but they're all clickbait because you never tell me anything. You just get me to open, and I feel cheated. I feel abused in some way because you've got me to do something, and I've fallen for your trap. I don't like it. So you've got to open a loop and then close a loop and then open another loop. So it's got to be done that way, and you've got to be providing value as well. Okay, so that is the headline. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go. Let's go and grab all this. Oh, hang on, I've just copied two. Right, copy that. There we go. Right, so because I've pasted it in from Notepad, and what I've done, what you want to be doing as well is making sure you can track all your emails. So when you make a sale, you know exactly which email made the sale, and you want to then put in those emails that have made sales into a separate document. Okay, so then you've got documents that go, these emails all produce sales. Okay, so then you can come back to them and kind of repurpose them, make them better. Find out what you've learned over the weeks that you've been doing it, and apply what you've learned into the emails that have made sales, and you constantly improve in your process, and that's where the magic really happens. Okay, so all I'm going to do on here is just make this paragraph a bit bigger. This is quite a long email because it takes the format of an application as well. Okay. So the part where you've got the application, I'm going to bold it, because then it breaks it up and it makes it look better. So contract length, bold that. The rate. One thing you want to do as well is make sure there's different ways of saying per hour. You can say PER or you can do /hour. Just make sure they're congruent with your subject line. So there we go. I've put / in there. So I'm going to change this. So /. Okay. It's all the little things that make a big difference. Right, skills and background. That's going to be bolded. Hours per week. Tell you what I might do. I might just change this. Might look a little bit strange because it's okay, so where we've got the bold, I'm going to block that together so it looks like you've got blocks of content, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. So I think it looks a bit strange, kind of with that extra gap. Right, so let's have a look at this. So there's the, I'm going to change the URL, just change the date, which is 05 0508. That's okay. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just grab that. So Control C, and I'll go to the first link up top. Click here for more information. Right click and paste. This is going to be 1 alpha. Okay, right, good. Okay, so perfect timing. I'll go and click on preview, have a look at that. How does that look? Right, that needs to be a bigger gap there, I think. Right, so here's the VSL. So this is the VSL. It's a 2-minute video. This chap telling people what it is, and you've got this this little page here. Okay, see what happens? You click it, and it gives you something else to do. Okay, this is called commitment and consistency theory in psychology, and with small micro commitments leads to bigger commitments. More interest, more curiosity, what's going to happen, and it takes people through to the sales page. But because they've already made those tiny commitments, there's more likelihood of them going, okay, well that's interesting, that's got to me what I want to say, $35 an hour, it's all congruent, it's all what he said, okay, let's click there to get started. Then you go and put your details in. So people are already kind of warmed up. If you look at the previous landing page I showed you, it was all just almost within the first or second step, create your account. It's a little bit lackluster in terms of the sophistication of the page. Still works, okay, but I like to send people to this one. All right, so that's it. I think we'll just keep that as it is. That looks okay. And the bottom link, it's the same link, but obviously I like to test, make sure the links work. So make sure, number one, the hop link is right, the page is right, and that's it, we're good to go. Right, let me just double check something. I'm going to put another space in there. Let's just see if it makes a difference. So I'm going to go, I'm going to delete it. 1, 2. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a preview it. Yeah, see, that's better. See how it sort of more, so it sort of breaks it up. So you've got the top bit, okay, then the bottom bit. Whereas I think before it looked a little bit too cramped together. Yeah, I think that'll do. Right, good. Okay, we're happy. Let's go and send that email. So all we're going to do now, I'm going to copy all the source code. No. Right, click source, click anywhere, click Control A and then C. That's copied it to the clipboard. We'll go and grab the headline as well. Sometimes if you look at this headline, if you look at the these box brackets, I don't know what you call them, box brackets, okay, sometimes that just highlights the hook, okay, so they can work as well. But like anything that is marketing, the first people that start using it will get some good results, and they'll teach many people how to do it. Then the idea becomes diluted, and this is what happens in marketing. So then you have to find out your own style, your own methods, okay, what works. Right, so Control A, C. So that's copied everything to the clipboard. All we'll do now is we just cycle through the accounts, and I've got 5 accounts, so we're going to do this 5 times. If you've got multiple accounts, the way I'm going to do it right now is the easiest way to cycle through. Okay, so we go to the mailing system, select all leads. So we've selected all leads on there. Right click, and oh no, I was just the wrong one. Paste, that's okay. So we'll delete what we don't want. Hit the source. Control A and V. Right, take out the bits that we don't want. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the URL and I'm going to change this 1 AML to a 2. I'm just going to too much stuff on my desk. That's it. And I'm going to go to the next one. Onto there. 2. Okay. Perfect timing. And send email. That's it. Simple as that. We don't have to really check. I mean, it's always a good idea sometimes to double check it with the preview, but we're copying the code. We're copying the code, so we don't really make any mistakes. So mailing system, select all leads. I'm going to right click and paste. The only thing I haven't put on there, which I maybe should have, is the first name. Okay, but I'll leave it off for now. Okay. First name can be good, but it can also, again, test everything for yourself. Right, we're on account number 3, and here account number 3. Perfect timing. So preview it, look. So we've got the everything's just as it was. Okay, and it's always a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Right, send. But it's so important to test everything before you send it. Test your clickback links. It's essential. Right, next one is number 4. Go and log out. Members login. Username. Number 4. So mailing system. Select all leads. Right click and paste. Take out the content that we don't want. Source. Control AV. Hit the source again. And now we're going to change that 1 for a 4. backspace 4, and backspace 4. Okay, perfect timing. Send email. So one more account to do, and that's us done. Right, good. That's sent. So finally, so backspace 5, and all these stats show up in the back office of Clickbank. That's always good. Good, there we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go back to Clickbank and see if anything's come in whilst we've been on the call. It's only happened, what, 3 times? How do I get back to Clickbank? Not quite sure what to click on there. Right, let's go and log in. So we've made a sale today. Was that already there? It was already there, I think. It was already there. Anyway, there we go. So we're back on it. We're doing it every day now. No messing about. Okay, and if you want to join me on this journey of promoting My Lead Gen Secret or doing whatever I do online, I do an awful lot of things in terms of general online business. If you haven't got my affiliate marketing masterclass course, you can just go to the links below. There'll be 3 links on there. Have a look at them, and I'm not saying go out and get everything, okay, but everything I put together will help you in the best way I can, in terms of mindset, because that's what holds most people back, in terms of doing something as simple as My Lead Gen Secret, in terms of giving you access to a free affiliate marketing course. And you'll find those links just below in the description. Anyway, if you got some value from that, give us a big fat thumbs up. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for everybody who is already subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the link just below there and subscribe to the channel. Any questions you've got, just reach out to me with any questions. Leave me a comment, and I will see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.